Right, so we're here with Antonia Lewin-Lafrance and Sears following the last day of Youth Nationals 2014. As far as we can tell, the final results aren't in, but you're the top two Canadians in the ladies division. And we wanted to get you in here and just ask a couple of questions, not just about the day, but on the overall running of the event and how you guys sailed throughout this, what ended up being quite a windy event. Antonia, why don't you tell us just a little bit about, start with your day, and then if you'd like, just expand a little bit into the regatta and how you feel exiting this regatta and continuing on with your qualification for Youth Worlds.
Well, today was a little bit harder than the usual, just really windy. It was really shifty as well, and super choppy, and really cold actually. So first race, starts were pretty easy for me. Starting at the boat was pretty good all day for the 3 races, and then it was really difficult to read the shifts because they were really like one-handed. I mean, the guy on the really like the side, like way to the side would get them more than the person in the middle, and I was pretty much the person in the middle. So that kind of sucked, but for the rest of the regatta, I mean, yesterday ruled. It was awesome. Super windy, my kind of wind, not shifty. Just nailing the starts, boat speed, upwind all day. Having a ball on the downwind overall, instead of just using survival mode like a lot of people were doing. You can see that. And I guess this regatta, it's like, it's all practice until like it actually means something. And I've worked really hard to get where I am. So this regatta means a lot to me. It would mean a lot to me if I came top female. And in terms of my Youth Worlds qualification, I plan on just trying, like, just learning my way through OCR and making that gold fleet in midwinters and beating any competition. So see how it goes.
Great. Okay. Claire, windy regatta. Do you feel the same way as Tony about the breeze? Were you having as much fun out there, or was it a little bit more work for you?
Not quite. It was a little. I guess it was pretty nerve-wracking at some points during the regatta. I mean, I felt like I handled it better because there have been, some boats because we've sailed in a lot of times in conditions like this. Today was a little different though because again it was breezy, but you had more of the tactics, which I guess in some ways was good because if you made a mistake, you had room to, gain again. Whereas in the other days it was just, you dumped or you death rolled or something happened, and it was just you had to wait until someone else made a major mistake before you could catch up, basically. But then again, today if you messed up, it was, you couldn't just rely on your boat speed to get you to the front of the fleet. You also had to be smart about it too. Okay. So yeah, the windy regatta was challenging, but it was good. So
good. You obviously both from the same province, same club, training partners. You guys train together on a regular basis. Is obviously something going right in Nova Scotia at the moment. What do you guys attribute your team's success to? Is there anything in particular? Is it the conditions? Support from the club? What is it? What is it? Do you think finds the two of you guys sitting there beside each other?
I'd say it's how closely knit our entire team is. We have a really good coach-athlete relationship with all of our coaches, and we get really good advice. And we're just a team that can interpret information so nicely and use it together to just develop. So I think that's why we are successful.
yeah, I'd have to agree with that.